Yo guys, what is up? We are on the Oculus Quest 2, also known, I guess, as they changed the name to the Meta Quest or Meta something, but we are hopping into iRacing. We are in Class C, and we are gonna hop into a Pocono race. This is the ARCA Menards cars, so let's just roll right into it. All right, guys, what is up? What is up? So we are hopping into, this is a Class C race in iRacing. So this is the ARCA Menards series, and this series is really fun. This is the first NASCAR series you can get into once you get out of rookie mode. It could get a little hectic, but there is no cautions. So if you wreck, there is no caution. You do get one quick repair. So if you make it back to your pit stop, you'll get a quick repair. There's no damage that you need to wait for them to repair, which is cool. So this is just gonna be, this is just showing you the Quest 2. This is a VR headset, obviously, and you need a decent computer to run it. So I'm running an RTX 3080 with an i7 10th gen CPU. So the thing is that, I can push this thing. I'm running it. Now I like to run it at 72 frames per second. So this can also do 90 and 120, but I like to run it at 72, and I like to boost all the graphics up. I run it, the Oculus Quest, at the highest resolution it can run at, and that's why I am bump it down to 72 frames. I can probably bump it up to, it actually runs 80. You can actually do 80. So it's 72, 80, 90, 120. So 80, you can still run it with an RTX 3080 nice. You might have to bump down stuff a little bit, like the resolution, but I have all the graphics pretty much pumped up, which I prefer a good graphical view in a VR headset, and to have it smooth. So at 72 frames, we run smooth, good graphics. That is important to me. Some people like the higher frames in a VR headset and don't mind knocking down the resolution or the quality of the graphics, but I think 72 runs beautifully. It runs smooth. I have no complaints. We're at Pocono right now, so hopefully, being a screen recording as well as running in VR, and it looks like our numbers are still good. Our frames not dropping at all. So that is a good thing. That is a good thing. Now, I have absolutely no complaints with the Quest 2. I think it's a great headset at a price of $299 if you have the PC to push it. No doubt, highly recommend. It runs great with iRacing and all other VR stuff. Plus, it's a standalone headset. You can disconnect it from your computer, and you can play standalone games without even a PC if you don't own one. But it's about iRacing, so you need to have a PC. I am wired in. This does do wireless to a PC, but I am wired in. Definitely no reason not to wire yourself in if you're gonna sit down at your wheel and run it. So I don't see any reason why you wouldn't run it with a wire into your PC, but wireless is an option. But let's see what we can do here. We qualified right in the mid pack, so we're starting in 20th. We're doing 20 laps. We're starting in 10th place. I obviously can't see the camera. Hopefully I don't look like a fool. Hopefully everything I look okay with my VR headset on. I really don't know what I look like with it, but here we go. We got race time going. There's already a wreck. If you see behind right there, there's cars already wrecking. Welcome to D class. Welcome to D class. That's what happens. So you got to be a little careful. Like I said, you have guys racing here from other classes all the way up to A. They all come back to the Menard series because it's fun. But you also have people coming right out of rookie. So people still learning how to drive. So you got to be careful. But let's see how good we can do. I'm always happy as long as I can get as long as I can finish with a top 10, I think we have a good day. A lot of cars usually lose control over there. So we're going to take it a little bit cautious right now for the start. Cars usually going to be skidding out a little bit. Take it easy on this turn. Try to avoid any wrecks happening. There's a wreck over there on the left. Best thing about VR is you can just turn your head to the side and see everything. So definitely, no doubt about it, VR is the way to go. I would definitely take it over even a triple monitor setup. The immersion on the VR headset just It's insane. It's incredible. And even the Quest 2, like I said, at $299, a $299 VR headset, the quality you're getting with this thing, it's no complaints at all if you have a good PC. It looks amazing. No complaints. Of course, you can spend more money on some better headsets with some better resolution. But I think the Quest 2 does such an awesome job. All right, so we're hanging here. I don't know if we're gonna maybe try to make a move soon. We're still running 9th. I'm gonna take it a little cautious here. Just testing out how everyone else is driving around me. Definitely don't want to get aggressive yet. No need for it. We were at Daytona week as well, and unfortunately I raced twice in Daytona, got wrecked a lot, so I'm staying away from Daytona the rest of this week. That is a place where your safety rating just gets destroyed. Cars catching up from behind, so maybe we got to start running maybe a little more aggressive as we get hopefully get a little better grip in these cars. I hate that turn, that last turn. Probably my worst turn of this track. I definitely need to improve. But actually I need to improve in a lot of places, but that's the whole thing. I am not the best sim racer at all, as you can see, taking that turn horribly, but still fun. I can drive safe. I can still hang with the cars in front. So that's the whole thing. I don't need to. There's guys out here that are insane. I just want to be able to hang. I know I'm not going to be the best driver out here, but it is just an enjoyable time, and that's what this channel is about. Just casual racing. We're not trying to be the best out there. We're just having fun. You know, for you guys like me or your dads, and you don't have all day and night to race and sim race. Got kids or something, so you just enjoy the time when you have it. Hop into a race. iRacing is great for that. There's races going on all day, all night. You can just hop into a quick race, a 20-lap race here, so it doesn't take all night, and then be done. So we still running 9th. Cars looking good up front. No one wrecking yet up there. Still, I guess we're still taking a little cautiously. I'm definitely not an aggressive driver.
You're reeling right in the gaps now, 0.7.
Coming in that turn again horribly. See if we can come out of it nicely though. See how we're looking here. At least we're pulling away from the cars behind, so if we could just hang here in 9th and just follow these cars around, I'll be honest with you, I'll be pretty happy with that. As we start losing grip on these tires, the turns will definitely be harder. But we're actually pulling up a little closer now to the pack. We have a wreck in front of us. We got to be careful here. Don't come down. Don't come down. Okay, cleared. Good. Unfortunately, we got to slow down, so we're giving some cars behind us room to catch us, so got to be careful now. We're losing the pack in front of us a little bit, but needed to be safe. Didn't want to wreck. Guys, leave a comment down below if there's anything you want to see specific or have any questions about the Quest 2. Or if there's any kind of racing you want to see. We can do any kind of racing. I do have up to a Class A, so in Oval Series, so we can do any classes of iRacing for NASCAR. And they are pulling up on me. We gotta see if we can pull away, or we're just gonna try to stay out of a wreck right now. One of my main goals always is just try to race clean. If someone has better speed than me behind me, I'll usually give it to them. So as soon as this car starts pulling up closer to me, I'll give them the spot. It's not worth the wreck. But we'll see if we can maybe pull away. See how we're doing here. We still got the room. But I'm gonna give him it on this next turn. I'll give him the spot. Otherwise I'm gonna risk him coming into me. So I'll give it to him. I'll stay up top.
Okay, Eric, you're in this guy in the gaps now. 0.2.
I'm okay with that. That's the biggest thing, is a take and give. There's no need to fight with someone who you know is running better than you, has better speed, and just risk wrecking both of you. That's one thing I like about this track, is it's a big track, it's big open, it's wide, so you got the room to give people their space. We're running ninth. I'm still okay. Like I said, top 10. I'm happy with a top 10. I'm happy with a top 10 clean finish. If we can stay out of any kind of wrecks, we're good. So we'll see if this car behind us has better speed. I'll give him the spot. It's all good. We'll see how we come into this next turn. See if we can maybe pull away. If he pulls up on us better, we might give him. We'll see what happens here. I don't want to come in too low, risk a wreck. So on my worst turn, it's my worst turn ever. Coming to the start finish, but we're actually pulling away. So let's see. So here's a look at the car. Look at the car in the headset. You can look to your left and see everything. If you can even just try it, if you've never raced in a VR headset, I promise you, if you give it just one try, you'll be out there, you'll be buying a PC, you'll be upgrading your PC, and you'll be dying to get yourself a headset. It is just insane. The racing experience like no other, and to me, iRacing is definitely one of the best racing experience sims. See what we can do here. Looks like he takes that turn as bad as me. So looks like I keep pulling away. Causing from pulling away. We're still running ninth. So
Okay, Eric, that's half distance.
I'm still happy. We got 10 laps to go. Of course, you can always look out. Maybe someone in front wrecks. Get you better places if some of those cars in front, but they're spaced out up there, it looks like, where they're not too close. So we might just keep pretty much in this lineup right here. Running like a straight line. No one's battling up there too close. This guy's getting speed. I'm going to give him this turn right here. I'm going to give it to him. I'll fall behind him. He's going to take it a little aggressive. Hopefully he doesn't knock back into me. I'll give it to you, buddy. I'm good at a top 10, so I'm good here, but we'll race him. We'll see if we can take him somewhere else. I'll give him room, though. I have no problem giving people room, letting them race. But if we can make some good moves and get better speed, we'll definitely do it. We got 9 laps to go. We'll just follow him in. See, let him make a mistake. Whenever you have someone on your tail, usually, you're driving in your rear view mirror that whole time, so you're trying to drive a little more aggressive to pull away. So right now the pressure is on him. Really no pressure on me. So I'll just follow him right now. We got lots of room behind us, which is good. So if we can keep this up, clean race, top 10. We just want to be cautious, driving close to this 15. But we'll make some moves. We'll have a little fun here. We'll have a little fun, but you just need to know when to let up, that you don't wreck each other. It's not worth it. 10th or 9th place, not worth it to take us both out. No reason for it. We'll just hope we don't race bad enough though that the cars behind us start catching us. That we don't want. On my worst turn, where he just got away from me.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now
1.1 seconds behind, but we got time to catch him again. He can take a turn bad, we can take one good, and we can catch him. So even with screen recording on, you can see we're solid at the 72. Well, actually pushes the 71 is solid at. So usually it'll stick at the 71, even though you're set at 72. It'll just lock at the 71. And you can see those other settings there, which shows your CPU and also your GPU power being used. So I think anywhere under 11 you see up there, the R and the G, you're doing good. So we got lots of room. So I like a lot of that headroom, that we won't have to worry about drop frames and stuff like that. Because once you're in, when you're racing in VR and dropping frames, it is not a good sight. It is very, very distracting. So I know most people running RTX 30s to 80s are definitely pushing, definitely running at 80 to 90 frames per second, even if they need to drop down their graphics. But I don't know. This is super smooth to me.
The gap in front is now
At 71 locked frames. And again, this is with the highest resolution on the headset, plus mostly almost everything turned up to high in iRacing settings. Like I might have, I'm not even sure, I might have the crowd turned down to like one below high, but the crowd's pretty crowded there, as you can see. So maybe like one or two things turned from the highest to one down. That's just not important. But generally everything else, I have sharpening on, everything. So we're still running 10th. 5 laps to go. We got lots of room behind us, which is good. We got someone who just pulled out of the pit, so see if these two guys battle it out, maybe take each other out. Taking that turn really bad. Definitely need to focus on not letting the cars behind catch up. And taking turns like that, I'm giving them a much better chance to catch me. All right, so we got some weird movement going on down here. I know some people like to drive the low line there and then come back up. So
inside line, you got one.
I don't know what, actually don't know what he's doing though. Maybe he was just letting cars pass. But we're glad to get away from him. I have seen cars drive the inside down there. See if we can gain some speed somewhere. Man, I hate that turn. Hate this turn. I lose so much speed there. We're coming down to it. We got 3 laps to go. We definitely want to be careful as our tires wear down. We definitely don't want to run into the wall. So it's like we're catching up a little bit here. I think that's still the front of the pack, so we're still inside of the whole front of the pack here. They didn't really run away from us. So I am just your casual racing gamer. Like I said, that is the name of the channel. I thought it was very fitting. I'm not the best sim racer. I do it for fun. I can survive. I can finish a race. Hopefully we finish top 10 here. So that's what this is about. It's about just having fun, showing that anybody can hop in and do this. Especially if you've never done iRacing before. Do not be intimidated, do not be scared. I am running this on a Thrustmaster T150 wheel. One of the cheapest force feedback wheels you can actually buy. It has paddle shifters, but just gas and brakes. There is no clutch, so you can use auto clutch in iRacing. So if you don't know how to drive stick shift with a clutch and stuff like that, don't worry about it. You don't need it. You just need to know how to drive a car. And then even if you don't know how to drive a car, you can learn. My son can drive a car in iRacing. He's a lot younger than me, still a kid, so we got 1 lap to go. We are looking good, so we can definitely take it a little cautious here. No need to run into a wall now. I've done it before on the last lap. You run a whole clean race, and then you just get excited and you take a bad turn for no reason too fast, and you go right into the wall. No reason to do that. We are looking good. Safe race, no incidents yet. We still have a couple more turns to take. So we are going to coming to the checker. This turn right here, I have definitely hit this wall plenty of times in the past. And here we go. 10th place. Like I said, if I'm getting a top 10,
10th position,
I'm happy. So if you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, guys. Be out of here. Peace.